Hello everybody. Welcome back to some more Donkey Kong Country 3. And we're just gonna zip all the way over to the very top of the map and get over to the snow area. Let's see. And, I guess I have some mixed feelings about this level. It's not too bad, but, boss fight is very weird, though. So, how are things going on with you, Goke?
I have a slight headache.
That's always good to hear. I hear tequila works great for that.
Fantastic, yes. Hopefully not the Polos Hermanos tequila.
I always heard that it was Jose Cuervo that was the shit tequila.
Yeah. I don't know anything about that one. I don't think I've ever drank tequila.
It's a very weird alcohol. Like, I've tried it just to, well, try it. And, unfortunately it was Jose Cuervo, but it's an extremely dry alcohol, and it really, like, makes your throat, like, quench up. And then you're supposed to apparently, take it with a slice of lime and, covered in salt.
Slice of lime covered in salt.
I'm dead serious. That's apparently, like, the go-to way to drink it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you take a shot of it, and then you chomp down on that. But,
so it's a drink that is rubbish if consumed alone.
Basically. And it's not much better if you consume it with something else. But again, like I said, it was Jose Cuervo tequila, so I don't know, maybe somebody in the comments who has tried some good tequila could be like, no, you're supposed to drink this obscure fucking brand straight from Mexico with the little worm inside. That's the only way to drink it.
It comes with an eyeball.
No, do you actually not know that?
I have no clue.
Yeah, apparently in Mexico,
like
what they do is that they have a little worm inside their tequila, and that's like the good stuff.
Tapeworm?
Possibly. I know that they don't ship it with the worm in the US and Canada because it's technically a health code violation, but...
Yeah, because it's extremely disgusting from anyone who is raised with both parents.
I guess I'm in a Mexico kind of mood right now because I've been playing Red Dead Redemption, and that's where I am in the story, is hunting down in Mexico, where I'm at the point in the plot where the shitty government there is shitty, and our character only just figured that out.
And nothing has changed.
Yeah,
perhaps the only thing that has changed in Mexico from that time period is that now now the government is just the cartels.
Yeah, I was just about to say, like, that's the only thing that's changed is that instead of the military being the ones in power, it's the drug cartels.
I'd have stuck with the military, honestly.
Yeah. Anyway, so if anyone knows of actually any good tequila, please let me know, because it's just one of those things where it's just like, yeah, I was woefully unimpressed, to say the least.
Not a big fan of, like, I haven't tasted that many distilled liquors, but I haven't found any of them I haven't found most of them particularly interesting.
I guess another one I should try out sometime is bourbon. Let's see, what have I tried? I've tried whiskey, vodka.
Isn't bourbon just whiskey? Oh, no, okay, I do somewhat like vodka.
Yeah.
Although I haven't drank it in a while. I think bourbon is like a corn whiskey, if I'm not mistaken.
Is that what it is? Because it's obviously called something else other than whiskey, so I just kind of figured, oh, it's its own thing.
No, it isn't.
Okay.
I thought yes, I recall that. Well, whenever I hear the mention of bourbon, the first thing I remember is that scene from GoldenEye.
I don't remember what scene you were talking about.
007 is meeting the new M, who is played by Judy Dench. Judy Dench. And at one point,
More like duty
says, like,
dentures.
Shut up. So at some point he says, she says like she wants a drink, and he says like your predecessor used to had some. Your predecessor kept some cognac in the desk, and she just cuts him. She immediately cuts him off and goes, "I prefer bourbon."
Yeah. Anyway, so this is the level in Donkey Kong Country 3, which someone made an entire video on explaining why it is the worst level in probably the entire series.
Yeah. So bourbon is a whiskey made with a minimum 51% corn.
51% corn. That's a good heap of corn. But I thought corn whiskey was just, well, called that corn whiskey. I didn't realize it was bourbon. Alright. Cool. But anyway, the reason why this level sucks so hard is because you have to... it's the old classic platforming thing of you have to jump to go higher, but the platforms are always going down, so... And to make things worse, the actual platforms that you jump on, which are the barrels, not really clear where exactly the edges are. So, you kind of have to just be like really dead center. Let's see. Oh, we haven't gotten a chance to mention it, but did you want to mention that fun video that we saw of Donkey Kong Country 3?
I think I have a suspicion of what video you're mentioning, and I doubt it, and I don't think I would describe that one as fun.
Because you're telling me
because
that,
I think yes, I don't think the idea that Trixie has a Dixie is fun.
Oh, that was like literally one point in the video that never gets brought up again or explained.
Yeah,
but
I do recall that you mentioned that video in another recording previously.
I think I just mentioned it, said hey, and you were like no, and you're like all right. But now it's more appropriate because it's about this game.
Yeah. There is a very...
Hello, okay, sorry about the weird edit here. Apparently, Goke got raided for all that drug money he's been hiding.
No, it's just the shenanigans of living with South American infrastructure.
Anyway, so what were you saying about how much you enjoyed Dixie with your own little Dixie?
Do not make his fantasies in your mind, okay? Don't lump me in with your degeneracy. But yeah, I was mentioning that apparently, like, a surprising number of our interactions just involves you going, "Hey, how about this?" and I just say no.
Yeah. Like
the...
You had
like...
some good news with your work, and you're like, no, I don't want to talk about it. It's like, okay.
Oh, I remember you were proposing, "Hey, let's do a let's play of I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream." No.
That one doesn't make sense to me, because that's a good story, good game. I wouldn't mind talking about it.
It makes sense to me.
Especially about the writer himself, because he is an interesting character.
Yeah, it makes sense to me, so shut up.
But anyway, so that video that we were talking about, basically it was a feminist view on Donkey Kong Country 3. And boy howdy, that was a hell of an hour of that video that I watched. I'm not sure if you saw the whole thing, Gok.
No, I don't think I saw 5 minutes of it.
Yeah, fair enough. But yeah, to give a spoiler, near the beginning of that analysis, the woman doing the essay, I guess you could say, says that Dixie is a trans icon, and never confirms or follows up as to why that is even the case.
Sorry, was that actually a woman?
I'm pretty sure. Like, she wasn't exactly a looker, but I'm at least 90% certain it was a woman.
Okay, so not a woman plus.
Exactly. Not like the one that explained why we need to take the intellectual property away from Harry Potter, away from J.K. Rowling. Which is another fun video I would recommend watching if you want a good larf.
A good larf. I wonder if like a larf would be something the Swedish chef would say.
Oh, probably. I just like saying a laugh and a half, but I like saying it as a larf and a harf. But anyway, so as I was explaining, as I was hoping that you would stop getting raided, this level is actually a lot of fun because you're constantly getting shot at, and how you defend yourself is by hiding behind the pillars or duking the aiming mechanic.
The Serbian idea of fun, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Which is actually kind of funny because I've been watching a few highlight clips of Monty Python's Flying Circus lately. And one of them is about this sort of dweebish guy who goes hitchhiking, backpacking across Europe, and one of the places he runs into is like I can't remember if it was like Turkey or some East European place. But basically, he accidentally finds himself in front of a firing squad, and he's completely oblivious to like what's happening.
The custom here in Western Eastern Europe sure are strange.
Yeah, basically, that was his monologue. It's like, it sure is strange. A bunch of men with guns were lined up in front of me. I couldn't find what they were targeting at, though.
Average middle-class European woman when she goes biking across Afghanistan.
Or India.
or India. I do really like recall like this says like, remember how before the internet people thought that India was this magical place full of exotic food and ancient mystical knowledge, and now after the internet, let's just say the image of India is not so positive.
Well, they certainly do have their exotic food.
And the exotic spices.
Especially the exotic aftermath.
Well, it's not an aftermath that is so exotic if you lived in South America. You kind of understand the Indian experience a bit.
Or if you've been to Mexico and drank the water.
Or met the cartels.
Oh, this is a fun mini game. You actually play as the gun, and you have to shoot the baddies, and you have to kind of like curve the bullet slightly because it has a bit of
we are the baddies now.
Exactly, but we're shooting at baddies, so it's all good.
Hans, aren't we the baddies? No, we're doing this for the greater good.
And then you get the coin by shooting it. Achoo! So yeah, overall, this is a pretty good level. I like it. Let's see. Oh yeah, my dad actually had a bit of a story about drinking the water in Mexico, which is the reason why I know not to. Basically, my dad went with his one friend who, to put it nicely, is a little bit naive when it comes to a lot of things. And he went with a trip with him down to Mexico. And, like, the first thing that both my dad and him were warned about when they got there was, whatever you do, don't drink the water in Mexico. And this was back in probably the 80s, I think? But anyway, so my dad did the smart thing and basically drank and washed his teeth with alcohol. Whereas my dad's friend said, oh, the water can't be that bad. Drank it and then had severe diarrhea for the rest of the trip. So.
What about the food?
I mean, I'm sure the food is alright, it's just the water. But let's see. Oh, did you hear about how Taco Bell tried to open up a, their own, chains in Mexico?
No, I haven't heard of that.
Yeah, spoiler alert, it didn't work well because it turns out that, crap-made American, versions of Mexican food doesn't sell well in Mexico.
Where is the cocaine, sir?
How
can I enjoy my taco without the cocaine?
There was also something similar to that too, where I think it was Pizza Hut tried to open chains in Italy. And, like, anybody with half a brain could have been like, are you retarded? Like, no, that is not going to work.
The mafia comes... The mafia immediately knocks on their door. Saying, you're not doing the appropriate pizza.
What's this on your menu? Pineapple?
I recall there was a meme right there. It's like two guys holding an Italian, and it's another one.
Oh yeah, Italian torture methods. Yeah, that was a good one. Out of curiosity, what is your opinion on pineapple on pizza? Because, like, I'm indifferent to it. Like, I'll eat it, but it's not my favorite type of pizza.
I never had it because it's just I guess the meme never caught on in here.
Okay. Because we have in Canada a variation of it, which is like Canadian pizza, which is pineapple and Canadian bacon on a pizza, which actually isn't too bad.
And you have to apologize to get it.
Yeah. Oh, whoops, I think yeah, no. So, I guess I did a bit of a faulty edit here. Because this level, I guess, was a bit hard for me, so I edited it in such a way that, I guess to prove that I'm playing as a different Kong for this bit. I'll go with that. But anyway, long story short, I died a few times. I also died a few times on the tobogganing level, so I just want to be upfront about that. Because
you are not a pro gamer.
Yeah,
you are a faker and a fraud.
Yeah, I'm no pirate software looking up the solutions to puzzles online. Well, actually, that's not entirely true. I do look stuff up online for my Let's Plays just to make sure I'm doing it correctly. But that's more for expedience sake for walkthrough purposes rather than trying to look like the smartest fucker in the room. But anyway, so this was the area of the game that I was sort of explaining that... did I explain it? Or I can't remember. Anyway, it's hard to kind of find this area because you have to push up on that level that we just beat to get up here. And there's no real clear indication that you can do that. And then if you push up again while you, or left when you're at the blue bear's house, you get to the secret banana fairy location. But anyway, here's the weird boss fight that I was mentioning. Or did I mention that when the recording died out? I can't remember.
No.
Okay. So anyway, as you can tell why this boss fight is weird, we're basically playing the carnival mini game, but as a boss fight, which is definitely an idea. I wouldn't say it's a good one or a bad one, but you know, for the most part, it works. The only thing that's weird is that you can actually choose where you're throwing your snowballs, like up or down, or the front row or the back row. And you do that by pushing up and down, but because it's a D-pad, your finger can easily slip, and you might throw the snowball in the wrong area. Yeah, like I
yellow
just did there.
snowball. Yeah, throw the yellow snowball.
Unfortunately, they're white, but we have to hit the button on this guy's shirt, and that's how we kill him. Because that's how all snowmen operate. You hit their button and then they die. Oh, god damn it. That should have hit. That went right in his chest.
Ever seen that movie with John Travolta where he steals a nuclear bomb?
Face Off?
No. It does not steal a nuclear bomb in Face Off.
I thought he stole a bomb and was using it to blow up all of San Francisco or some shit.
No, that is the intro of the movie.
Okay.
Nicolas Cage sets the bomb.
Oh, that was Nicolas Cage. John Travolta played the good guy.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Okay, so what was the nuclear bomb one?
Anyway, there's a scene in the movie where he steals a nuclear bomb where some guy is acting up in a car and he just like smashes his throat, and then the guy dies. And the next scene is him taking a smoke and talks like, "Huh, this is the first time I've killed a person face to face."
And then he was like, "It got me a little horny. I like it."
Let's do it again.
But yeah.
What a nice way to end recording, eh?
Yeah. You guys should check out The Fanatic. That's a good movie. Also starring John Travolta, who didn't get the memo that going full retard is a very bad idea. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll see you all next time. Have a nice night.
Bye-bye.